Good afternoon. I'm not entirely sure what the plan is today. Let's carry on with the story, I guess, but I forget what we were doing. We're heading to Hawk's Cry Cliff. Oh yeah, we unlocked hunts, didn't we? And we're not allowed to do them. And we're going to find Clive's uncle, who has a lot of boats.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines! So what are we doing?
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Okay. Guess that's what we're doing. There's another bluebird over there. 2 bluebirds. Leave those alone. Oh shit, I have a chocobo, don't I? I forgot. Forgot about that.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing but loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard you the first time.
Hello.
Welcome, stranger.
You don't have anything of use, do you? They never do.
I suppose we won't be seeing you again.
Nope, probably not.
Run along now, before one of the boys starts thinking you're something you're not.
Word is, Port Isolde's closed her gates to all but the Highborn, and now a great camp's sprung up along the way.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. If only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself.
What's the firebrand? You're not going to tell me, are you? An order of knights instituted by Empress Annabella in one of her first acts as a vicereine of the newly established imperial province of Rosaria. They are tasked with purging the impurities from the province, which in practice primarily involves slaying bearers upon the slightest pretexts.
That's a fair old scar you got.
There's a lot of jargon in this game, isn't there?
How'd you get it? Two more left to join the garrison this very.
Word is, Port Isolde's closed her gates to all but the highborn.
You there, villager! Reveal to me the plot!
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Where's the merchant? I've got stuff to sell to you, actually. Thinking about it.
Welcome, stranger.
There should be just a button to sell all of your
I reckon
junk
that's fair.
stuff.
Keep to the roads now.
Seems like a pretty obvious addition in the modern day. I'm trying to speak to the locals, but none of them have any information for me. You!
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave
Shut up.
Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire
No,
is
it
a
doesn't.
harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pole.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. You can see why it gave me the chocobo now.
Let's go.
Faster!
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
It's okay, we're on a chokibos. Ooh. I don't fight you.
Thanks, girl. Ever since the apology, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking you? The mother crystals collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Can you zoom the camera out a little bit? Probably wasn't worth anything, but... Let's go!
Come on. All right.
Now I can avoid all the combat. This game really is just going to be cutscenes. I'm kind of over leveled though, so... Oh, definitely to fight these guys.
More of my mother's men.
Ow! I need to relearn the timing for that now. I'm in 30 frames per second. It's a bit slower. You have to press the buttons a bit slower now. Wow! Oh, I don't care about you. This way. No, this way. The turning circle's ridiculous. This way.
Blood, Clive.
Can see that.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosarian.
Oh yeah, the healer, right. Where you at, healer? You! Ah! Ah!
Nice try.
Can't get the timing down anymore on these combos. .30 frames per second sucks. Forget it. Sure hope you like the same 3 items over and over again, because that's all you're getting.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps.
Why would you tell us that?
They await you in Ordeal.
It's obviously a trap, right? Because why else would they tell us this if it's not an obvious trap?
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry. Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
Just don't need it, do you?
This was my mother's doing.
Really hammering that point home, aren't they? Like, I get it. I heard you the first 16 times you said
I
it.
don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosabeth.
A quiet sense.
That'll do,
It's enough gameplay for one moment.
Didn't happen to come by way of Old Hill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day.
Founding of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our homes.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
Okay.
The gates are closed!
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
you'll find no succor to the south travellers, nor beyond the Buet. The Empire has seen fit to banish us from our own land.
Yeah, I can see that. So where does that lead? Because there's like nothing there. Okay. Devil crab! Die, devil crab! Where am I even going? Not this way. I need to go get this pointless item. Hooray! Totally pointless as always.
This one.
Haven't fought a boss in a while. Thinking about it. Where are you? Let's go. Let's go!
Faster. Just the one of you, eh?
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. We should start with the main gate and see where that gets us.
Okay. Hurrah!
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy! Voice-rinsed dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
Fuck
off! Find the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all! I said, where were you, filth? Back to your stalls! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Extreme violence! Or not? Like, you're two freaking dominants, just...
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Oh look, it's the place I tried to go first. What a surprise!
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
My quest destination is nearby. Where, I don't know. Probably through here.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out. Or not.
So is that it? Just you guys? Oh, I was gonna do such a cool thing then too. And then I screwed it up. You!
You're finished.
I bested the enemies, what a surprise! I was expecting it to be difficult.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Oh hey, it's that guy.
It's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh?
Ah, my ankles!
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
Thank God you showed up just in time. You must have murdered like 12 of your guys.
It is. So wait.
Then they kiss.
We can speak inside.
Sorry about the whole murdering half of your team thing.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord,
But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves Shield have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Let's go kill Mom!
Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Are you a good quartermaster?
What is it you require?
No, you're the same as every other freaking quartermaster in the game.
Our thanks, my lord. May it serve the cause well.
Like 400 wyrite. Just keeps giving me shit that I don't
May the blessing
need.
of the crystals go with you.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge, and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Let's do it! Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions. They may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Good to know, thank you. Oh, it does support multiple party members, okay.
We'll keep them from the bridge.
That ruined that joke, didn't it?
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Onwards! Just refugees. No one to kill. That's fine.
Look at me sideways.
Come along now.
The bastard.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Kill them! Kill them all! Oh, I was ready! I was all ready for that.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come!
I reckon we can
Die
do
along
alright.
with your flame.
For us area!
For us area!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Shoot magic missiles at me! Anyway, they're dead. That was really difficult.
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Sort the dragon out in a minute. Right, your turn. More dragons!
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
As always, really difficult.
A noble
Ooh, a dragoon.
stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it,
I like fighting the
you have
dragoons.
but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
That's better.
So Wade!
Found her. There's no one left to keep them occupied.
Trying to get the timing right on that.
To finish this.
You mean finish him?
Yeah, you get those guys. Oh, one-on-one the Dragoon. Oh, I can't get the timing right on that. Even the Dragoons are easy now. Everything's easy. What do I get? I get an Imperial Link, which is used in crafting. I get a Dragon Talon, which is used in crafting, and more shit that I don't need.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked.
Not very often one of our plans work.
One of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again.
That was all of them? It was like 8 people.
I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Didn't I unlock a thing at 85 renown?
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, He plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Thanks, Wade.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Why are you walking so loud?
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach.
Oh, it struck me. Where's Torgo when you need him?
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you
Weeks.
believe then about everything?
Weeks?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
We're gonna get him killed, aren't we?
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
The boiling sea. That sounds really ominous, doesn't it?
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could.
I know, I saw.
And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Borgle's just kind of there. Just waiting for something. Maybe he's waiting for some gameplay too. All the way back again.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Hello.
I didn't take you for a scholar.
Oh, this? Wait, I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no... Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, from spit roasts to sweetmeats, this...
If it's my blessing.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid, but you're made of sterner stuff.
Something tells me you won't be taking...
Fantastic!
So...
Chance's stew. It was the only problem is that what? A beast. No.
Does the book say?
Well, only that...
Gotta go kill something, okay? What a surprise. What an absolute shock! I do kind of hate that the gameplay is mostly locked away in these really boring side quests. Blacksmith's Blues, that's got a plus on it. That one's probably important, actually important to do. Let's go do that one.
That monster's taken quite a liking to me.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad.
Wait, what monster? What are you talking about? Hello?
Is it business or pleasure?
Shut up. Guess I should stock up on potions again anyway.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
What monster? What are you talking about? I still don't know the way around this place. What's through here? Oh, it's just my chambers, isn't it? Hello. Oh, so much. Yep. Yep. Apples, yep. We need more time to speak to each other in person. It's like constantly together. Alright, cool. This way. You there! How do I... No! That's where it leads out, though. Up here? Yeah, up here. There we go.
Typical nobles.
I need to go all the way to Martha's Rest for the... Oh, my lord.
How did we never hear
There are new
about these
billets being
guardians of the
posted
flame?
every...
Hello.
Clive!
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn, and if I'm honest, he ain't been for... Normally it only takes a couple of drinks. Something's getting him down. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? But I'm thinking he might if we both bent...
Fine.
I knew you'd...
But if he doesn't want to talk...
All right, now, he'll only wait a bit, then...
I'm not talking to you yet. You'll move the plot along and I'm in side quest mode again. So if I look at the world map now, does it show you where the hunts are, or do I need to like remember where the hunts are? I want to look at the local map. Does it show you where... Oh, stop it! I don't think it does show you where the hunts are. That's interesting. Means I gotta read. Go to the hunt board as well. Do those too.
That monster's taken quite a liking to me.
Hello, you appear to be depressed and alcohol isn't working.
What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been... I thought you might want...
I told you not to stick your...
Clive just wants to help, innit? Talk to him. Please, mate.
It's not the sort of thing you...
Why don't you tell us?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had it. Made my stuff. Should have put
That's
the
it?
bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And there, you got what you came for.
All right.
That's it? Okay. That's what was bothering you?
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Didn't think anything could rattle him.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Something tells me this is... If he has doubts, it will affect his work.
I couldn't agree.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right.
Glad to hear it.
I guess the next question is, where the hell was the hunt board? Wasn't too far away, was it? I was all the way down there. And... okay, let's do this first. Hello!
Karen, Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of...
And he ain't been himself since he saw it.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his... But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the makes all his stuff to order. But the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So
You don't know where we might find...
like I said, he's a bit don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends his money.
I see.
He did tell me so. Apparently, his next...
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. Look, now, where the bleeding hell was excited? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe?
Thank you, Karen.
At least you would...
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best...
I'll leave the hunting to you. While you get on with that, I'll ask...
Good idea.
So how do I get to the hunt board? All the way down here. Okay, so it looks like it's two buildings, essentially. But I'm still trying to get the lay of the land here. Looks like it's two separate buildings, which is why I keep getting confused. Hello!
How did we never hear about these guardians of the...
Little hands. I want to view the hunt board real quick, because there was some. That one's in Sambrek. That's the griffin that we're on about. That one's in Rosaria, the Broken Hilt. That one's also in Sambrek. So these don't show up on the map, because that kind of sucks. It means I gotta remember things. I don't like remembering things. It's there. Let's go do this one first. While I'm thinking about it. And the other two are in Sambrek, which is where we need to go anyway, so that makes sense in my mind. This way. Oh, here! Where the Black Mage scarecrows are. So cool! I'm guessing it's all the way over here.
Ready, go?
Wasn't this where I went before and it was just like, it seemed really pointless? So I guess they are fleshing the world out a bit. Yeah, I came all the way down here and there was nothing here, I remember.
Go get some. Found it.
Hello, you appear to be the beastie that I'm after.
Safe.
Beflegor, I think your name was. Belphegor. Let's get him! Level 30? Uh-oh!
Nice try.
Oh, he does a lot of damage.
I needed that.
Oh, he does a lot of damage when he hits you, that's for sure.
Nice try.
Well done.
I can get him!
Nice try. That's better.
Shall I use more items? Can I just use this? I never use these. I probably should more.
Nice try. Too slow.
Ow!
You're a fine hound.
Every time I get near him, he does that. See, it's fun when it's more difficult. Like, you actually have to pay attention and play the game, it's fun. Oh, he stunned me. Ow! Stop it! Got him! That was really fun. See, the game can be fun. I got 2 dragon talons, which are used for crafting.
There aren't any more of them.
Alright, where was I going? Office rest is one thing. Sambrek was another thing. Oh, I need to use the hunt board, don't I? Should I do the Martha's Rest bullshit while I'm here? Stuff fun for one day, I gotta go do the boring side quest. Oh, I need to cook something. Can you go and do some random shit? I also need to restock on my stuffs.
What are you after?
Stuffs, I just said.
Thanks very much. Much obliged. There you go. Much obliged. Thanks very much.
Might as well get the elixirs, I've probably never used them. Too expensive. Hello, you appear to be a butcher. I need some meats. Yeah, meat. Oh, what do I need to do? Scorpions? Oh. All the way over there? No, chalky bow.
Stay sharp.
No.
This is no time to ride.
I disagree, it's the perfect time to ride.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Why not?
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
Just using the limit break to heal, really. Hooray! I keep forgetting about my ability points. I keep forgetting about them. What can I unlock? I'm kind of happy with the abilities that I have, to be honest. I was going to do that, wasn't I? I'm saving up for limit break, I remember.
Better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad. Or any worse, at least.
Oof, good thing I got that Y right. Oh, it's back to the hideaway. Okay. I got you, stupid whatever it was that wasn't paying attention. I got your quest marker thing.
Marvelous!
That looks disgusting.
I present Chance's stew. Grab a spoon, Sid.
I'm mad.
Well, it'll be...
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Odin's teeth. What a salt. And yet... It takes a moment to recover from... I must share this gift. I want a single mouthful.
I'm...
Increased defense by 30. That seems pretty useful, actually. I'm kind of glad that I did that. Right. Gear and icons. I hope that I can get a third icon at some point. I kind of like just having two to swap between. Where was the... Yeah, the renowned vendor's over here too.
Typical nobles.
How did we never hear?
With you in a second, Nectar. You.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
How much bullshit have I got to do? Nothing.
You can
Good.
help.
Keep it that way.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Pillow talk. Berserker ring. Cool.
All yours. All done.
What does that do? Temporarily increases attack proficiency with each precision dodge. Don't mind if I do. Hello. Dosma! I got two in here. One's in Clairview and one's in Cair Normant. Okay. Do I need to just go kill it now? Clairview, Cair Normant. This one. Right. World map. Am I going? Clairview. In Sambrec. That's Cair Normant. Marks available in region 2. This doesn't say where. At least it tells you they're there though, right? No, it does not. Well, here's Cair Normant. Clairview. There's Clairview. Right where I was looking. Onwards!
Keep them pilchers nice and chill.
Look at this place.
Is that him over there? He looks like a big boy. It's like a Garuda thing.
If that's what I think it is, this isn't gonna be easy. Let's try.
The hell? Was that the ring? Was that the Berserker ring? 'Cause that's incredible. Oh, it delays the attacks just enough where I haven't got the timing down yet. Oh, I'm never going to get that timing right. Get him! I'm pressing the button, it's just not happening. Alright, that's one done. I need to go find a shop and get my potions back, I think. If I'm gonna fight this griffin. Level up! Clouded eye, used in crafting. Right. There's a shop here, right? Yep. The other one's in Cair Norvent. Guessing by the gate?
There's talk that the glass gate flooded.
Do you see anything you like? I do like a customer who knows what he wants. An excellent choice.
Yeah, shut up. Griffin!
Come on.
Griffin!
Yeah.
I feel like this isn't where the griffin is. I don't know. I don't think where else he'd be. I can't get into Cair Norvent proper, so... Right, before I just run around aimlessly, let us... Let's just head back to board. See where he actually is, because I only read the first two letters. Because I'm stupid.
Typical nobles.
Cair Norvent Westgate. Glorious Gate. Horrible Downs. Lost Wing. North Reach. That's not the West Gate though, is that what they mean? It's a Glorious Gate. Where's the West Gate? I assume over to the west. Which is this way. This whole thing isn't Cair Norvent, is it? I wish I was paying attention. It's the only place I can find that mentions Cair Norvent. Inaccessible. Is he down there? That's about as west as we're getting, right?
Good girl. Faster. Oh.
Oh. Are you over here? You better be. He is not. It's a giant freaking griffin. How hard can he be to find? This place isn't even that big. There's Clairview again. I'm missing something here. I'm missing something really obvious and everyone's shouting at the screen right now. I see no griffins. Alright, let's be a bit more methodical about this. Well, I haven't been over here yet, so not that way. This is as west as we can get. Marks available in the region. Nothing here. Marks available in the region. Nothing. No available hunt. So he is around here somewhere. So he's definitely around here somewhere. Are you the West Gate? Unnamed chat. Oh, it does actually say Penitence Gate. Baywatch. Baywatch. Oh, I remember where I am. It's by the Vale. Eastwatch. Inaccessible. Holy Eye. River Cairnorvent Rivergate. What happens if I go through the gate, I guess? Do I get a new area? This takes me to the world map. Where the hell's Westgate then? Also, why is my... Why are you not updating either? Use the hunt board to locate the griffin. I feel like I'm missing something like really important here. It's the river gate. Okay, let's head back to the board and see what I'm missing. I feel really stupid right now. I'm like missing something here.
Typical nobles.
How did we never hear about these guardians of the...
Let's read very carefully. You. While passing along a trail from Lostwind to Cairnorvent, one of our order was met with a sudden blast of wind so strong that it bent back the trunks of old oaks. Cairnorvent West Gate, Sambrek. While travelling from Lostwing. Oh, wrong button. The only thing I can think is it's here then. So it's the west, that's the west gate, it's the gate on the west side, so let's try this, I guess.
Good day to you.
Hello.
The crystals we get from the tailor all...
Let's set a marker to here. So I don't have to keep checking the map. To to make sure I'm going the right direction in this confusing ass place.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Give me my
No use
Chocobo.
calling Ambrosia now.
Give. Okay, I don't need you anymore. It's a straight line. It's fine. It's better be the right place.
Faster!
Oh wait, I can kick? Hwah! Take that! Combat! Take that! Are you over here? There he is. So it was the... I guess the... Oh, that's not a griffin at all. This way. I don't like a griffin. It looks nothing like a griffin, but I thought it was a griffin.
Time to fight. Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Where is it? There he is. Look at that boy. Let's kill it. It's a rank B. He might be a bit harder.
The work will have to wait. Look sharp. Nice try.
He doesn't seem too bad. Oh, wrong one. Ow, I walked into a thing. That's the exact dodge that I meant to do. On purpose. I actually did do it on purpose that time. Ow, stop it. I'm trying my best. Oh, got him. He's harder to find than he was to kill. Scarletite used in crafting. Screw you. Stupid mythical creature, one-of-a-kind mythical creature.
Is something there, boy? Could that be our man?
Probably.
Are you alright?
That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille.
Not so lowly from... Do you remember selling to him?
Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite didn't stop her bot.
It's not her who...
Well...
You should be. He's a master of his art.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel. I dearly actually...
What is it?
Treated leather. Same if your man's as skilled...
You sure?
Well, and thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can... Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is.
In that case,
I'd be much right. You send your black...
will do.
I mean, you could show him. I saved your life.
Hopefully this will sweeten blood.
Gave you a griffin. Look at him. Look at all the leather you're gonna get from this big boy. I wonder what this unlocks. Does it just unlock loads of crafting?
And with a bit of
Crafting
luck.
stuff, I guess?
How'd it go, Clark? Did you find him?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded...
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil. He's... Oh, this...
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Here, Clive.
Camille, I believe.
I thought there ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name... Turns out he's from Tate, but our friend Camille guards a long-held family...
Then we better keep this close.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to... Still, I'm glad...
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway.
It's good to have you back.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he... And don't get me started on how much... I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will... Anyway, enough narrowing.
Blackthorn's learned a valuable lesson today.
As if there was a better one, I wouldn't have been the same. Right,
He's
now,
learned
thanks,
to
Clive.
trust people. Hooray! I think the Drake Slayer's belt. Fit for a hero. That's what I unlocked. That's probably useful, to be fair. That quest wasn't too bad. Design drafts unlock new crafting options. What do I need to craft this bullshit?
Not saying fortune, do you?
I'm pressing the wrong button. Like, what's going on? I don't have any Electrum. You get it from a hunt. Gelatinous mass. Oh, I got all this stuff from these other ones, but I can't use it. Oh, wait. Oh, I sold Stormcry, didn't I? I shouldn't have done that. Damn it. Okay, I've learned a valuable lesson today. Don't sell your weapons. It's worse than what I'm using anyway, but I've learned a lesson. Not much in the way of gear, is there really? So I need Electrum and Gelatinous Mass. So I don't know what I got the other things for. I don't know what they're for. Okay.
Fine.
Well, on that note, we'll leave it there.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad without all the bloody dust.
Do I have enough renown for something?
Taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
What monster?
He's
Oh, Torgal.
And he'd take a liking to you too if you gave him his money.
They're talking about Torgal. Okay. Let's check the renown vendor and then we'll leave it there for this episode.
How did we never hear?
Any new hunts? None. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Just an orchestrion? Oh.
Here you are. Come again. I may have more for you.
Anyway, I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye.